Every word has consequences, every silence too. The worst part about being lied to is knowing you weren't worth the truth. Before you come alive, life is nothing, it is up to you. To give it a meaning and value is nothing else but the meaning that you choose. What is life but an unpleasant interruption to a peaceful non-existence? Only the guy who isn't rowing has time to rock the boat. Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. If you are lonely when you're alone, you are in bad company. We are our choices. There may be more beautiful times, but this one is ours. I can always choose, but I ought to know that if I do not choose, I am still choosing. Man is nothing else but what he purposes. He exists only, and so far as he realizes himself, he is there for nothing else but the sum of his actions, nothing else but what his life is. He who asks a question is a fool for a minute. He who does not remains a fool forever when you realize that by changing your perspective, big things can be seen as little things. It becomes much harder to worry about anything. Commitment is an act, not a word. Nothingness haunts being. Because we can imagine, we are free. Man is condemned to be free because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does. We make our own hell out of the people around us. Everything comes to us from others. To be is to belong to someone. We only become what we are by the radical and deep-seated refusal of that which others have made of us. I do not believe in God. His existence has been disproved by science, but in the concentration camp I learned to believe in men. Sometimes the truth is too simple for intellectuals. Commitment is an act, not a word. I hate victims who respect their executioners. Everything has been figured out except how to live. Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal. Your judgment judges you and defines you. I am, I exist, I think, therefore I am because. I think, why do I think? I don't want to think anymore. I am because I think that I don't want to be. I think that because, ugh. It's quite an undertaking to start loving somebody. You have to have energy, generosity, blindness. There is even a moment right at the start where you have to jump across an abyss. If you think about it, you don't do it. I felt myself in a solitude so frightful that I contemplated suicide. What held me back was the idea that no one, absolutely no one, would be moved by my death, that I would be even more alone in death than in life. I respect orders, but I respect myself and I do not obey foolish rules made especially to humiliate me. To know what life is worth, you have to risk it once in a while. I had found my religion. Nothing seemed more important to me than a book. I saw the library as a temple. Death is a continuation of my life without me. You are your life and nothing else. There is only one day left, always starting over. It is given to us at dawn and taken away from us at dusk. Imagination is not an empirical or superadded power of consciousness. It is the whole of consciousness that realizes its freedom. Words are loaded pistols. Thanks for watching the video.